What's poppin', Cougs? Welcome back to the Coug on the Clock. I'm Alexander Hudson.
And I'm Gunnar Miller. Today we got some predictions on the Cougs versus Cal game.
As well as I get to instruct Gunnar here on the 49ers will beat the Seahawks on Sunday. That's going to be a very unfortunate birthday for you, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Let's get into the show.
All right, first topic. Let's get into the Cougars traveling to Cal, home state, the Golden State. The home of L.A. and San Francisco. There's nothing else really in California. We're gonna go into Cal. So what do you think for this game? What's going on in this game? What's your score prediction? What's your vision? I want your vision.
Well, what I hope to happen is for the offense to step up. I feel like the offense did not have that good of a game against Utah. Our defense played very well, so if they can play with that energy again, it will be very good. I want to see Jarrett Garantano, if he is playing, if Delores still hurt, to move around in the pocket, get comfortable, be aggressive as he was in the beginning of the game, driving us down the field before we went for it on 4th and 1 and did not get it. My score prediction ultimately for this game will be, I'm going to go 30-27 Cougs in a close, tight matchup. Yeah, I feel like our offense is going to step up and deliver.
It's a lot better than I have. I have 28-14 Cal.
Oh.
As much as I want to see this man perform. Garantano, I'm a huge fan of his, honestly, because you come from a program in Tennessee where you're the top guy. You're like in program history. You've broken records. No, not broken records, but you're someone there, right? You're someone, and he comes here. And he loses his job to Delore, which, I love Delore too. He's a freak of an athlete. Great, very fun to watch. But I want to see him perform. The only issue I have is the offense, we're not treating it like we should. We have, the Christian McCaffrey of Washington State. We have Max Borghi. What am I saying? Max Borghi. We have Max Borghi. We have him. Why don't we utilize that?
Yeah. We
have way less. I was looking at the stats this weekend. We have way less rushing yards than I thought we did. It's like whoa, why? We have such a talented running back. Why aren't we moving the ball? I don't get it. So, anyways, I feel like Cal's gonna take it out. We took 8 sacks last week against Utah, and I don't blame that. It's completely on the offensive line, but hold your man. Don't hold him, but do something. Cal has six sacks over the whole season so far. So I think that's a little less pressure than we were going for into Utah, but it's still there,
Truly.
So we just got to – defense, you guys, just keep doing your thing. I know. Just keep doing it. You're doing great.
For sure.
But the offense, this needs to be – the game we capitalize on. This needs to be where we move on. Anyways, that's all the time we got for that topic. Sorry if I talk too much. Going on to the next topic. We're going into the NFC West.
Oh yeah.
The NFC West.
Yeah.
Best of the best. Best in the West. We're out here. Seahawks, San Francisco, the Rams. I didn't mean to slam the desk. I'm sorry about that. Rams. And who did I miss? Oh, the Cardinals. The Cardinals. Oh my gosh. So that's a packed roster. You know what I mean? That's
packed teams.
I think that could be a playoff itself. I think there should be a trophy. I don't know. What's your vision on this? Who do you have winning the division?
Well, I feel as if, unbiasedly as a Seahawks fan, I have the Rams winning this division. There's a lot of stardom on this Rams team. You have Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods on the receiving end, along with Matthew Stafford, which is the QB they needed because, as we well know, for the past couple of years, Jared Goff was not the guy.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
And, I'm glad that Matthew Stafford is playing very well for them, and they just recently beat the Bucs, so they're very serious. And defensively, they have stars there, too, with Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey. So I really don't see a way that this team does not just, honestly, it'll be close. But ultimately, I think they have this division on lock.
All right. Well, see, I think, because you got to represent the Niners, second place. All right. Every other team is going to fade away. First place, I have the Cardinals. The Cardinals are awesome. I'm so excited about the Cardinals. I called it last year. I was saying, oh, the Cardinals are a new team to beat. All right.
They're fun.
I'm looking at the schedule. The Rams are 3-0. The Cardinals are 3-0. But the Cardinals are 2-0 on the road, where the Rams are 1-0 on the road. Now, it doesn't really make a big difference. It's only 3 games in. But I still think, they've had 2 tests. They've had 2 chances to lose on the road, which makes sense instead of losing at home. You have pass rushers. You got J.J. Watt. You got Chandler Jones. I can't think of anybody else because I don't really follow Cardinals football. But, it's just I'm super excited to see this defense, ball out.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think the Rams and the Cardinals are the 2 teams to beat in the NFC West. The Niners, as long as they're above the Seahawks, that's all that matters to me. But I'm excited. I can't wait to see how this NFC West team shows up in the playoffs. I think the top 3 are going to be there.
Yeah.
After the end of the season, it's going to be great. I guess that's all I got to say on the NFC West. You have anything else?
Just one more thing. I have I think personally that when it comes to experience, I feel like Seattle could finish second in this division just because of the experience. You have the most experienced coach and the most experienced QB in the division. So never count the Hawks out.
Okay. We'll see. Counting the Hawks out, we're going into the next topic, which is the Niners going against the Seahawks this Sunday. Are you ready?
I've been ready. Hey, I'm ready because the Seahawks have played relatively well on my birthday.
Yeah?
And I hope that trend continues.
Well, that trend is not going to continue. The only way I see that not continuing is if you guys utilize DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett, just airport it. Just
air raid.
The sticks, the light sticks.
Yeah.
That way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the Niners lack defensive backs. We sign a bunch of free agents, they all get hurt. We have talent, they all get hurt. We just don't have, there's something wrong with our doctor. There's just, come on, dude. I feel like the only way you guys are definitely going to, really beat us is by the air.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson balling out on us. But otherwise, I think we could definitely stop the run game. We could definitely contain the quarterback. That's what we got. Offensive-wise, not super. I'm faithful, but Jimmy and Kittle and Jimmy and Debo have a great connection, but we don't have a run game anymore. So,
no.
What do you think? What do you got going on in the game? What's the score prediction you got?
Well, to be honest, I have a very high scoring affair. I feel like Seattle's defense will continue to falter, and I mean that's just the honest truth. I mean, we haven't had any answers, and I have this game going to be a 34-31 win in favor of the Hawks. I have them outscoring the Niners offense because the Hawks are going to be hungry for another win after an embarrassing loss in Minnesota. Eat those dubs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jameis Winston. That's right. So you have them winning. So I have the Niners winning 23-21. But I think regardless, listen to your score, listen to mine. I think we're about the same area, just different score-wise. But I think it's gonna come down to a field goal.
Yeah.
Final minutes. I think this will be a great game. At least that's what I hope it's gonna be. It's gonna be an amazing game. But how do you? What's your idea on how the Niners could win? I just want to hear your idea because I talked
how
about
the Niners could win. If their defense their defense has made Russell Wilson very uncomfortable in the past, and if they can do that, and I honestly think the Niners could win by at least I could see 10 if they shut down Russell Wilson in the air raid, and because Carson hasn't been running as well as he's used to. So with our run game struggling, and if our pass game struggles, I could see the Niners easily taking this game. That's how I see it. How do you see the Hawks winning?
Well, no, I told you, but by the air, man. Because the running back, Chris Carson has about 200 rushing yards, right? Where the Niners running backs have combined for a total of 303. So it's going to be a tough game. But that's again out of time for this topic, so we got to keep moving. We are on the clock. Coug's on the clock. The next topic. This day back in history, in 1880. The first professional baseball game was played at Polo Grounds. The New York Metropolitans beat the Washington Nationals. I believe it was 4-2. Not, I mean, not that we can commentate on that because that was, way before our time. That was 141 years?
Yeah, 141.
141 years. I was in my prime at that time, so, But,
Or we all.
yeah, it's been a rough few years. Baseball, 141 years ago. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, baseball it's one of the biggest. It's the biggest sport in like America and even the world. Yeah,
the world, dude.
I
There's
mean,
national teams everywhere.
And when it's played in the heart of summer, like that's the thing to go do is go watch a baseball game and. I mean, get those hot dogs and
that's right.
Hot dogs and.
Dude, I'm telling you, if you walk over to Europe, walk over because we could walk on water like Jesus. If you could walk into Europe, right? You say, name me 5 things that are American. I guarantee you, the first 2 things, if not hot dogs, is baseball, right, or football. But baseball.
Yeah, baseball's
America's pastime. Baseball, ballpark hot dogs. Baseball park hot dogs. It's a thing. It's a certified thing. It's already there. It's established. So I think, it's crazy how long it's been around and how big of an impact it's had on culture, I guess.
Yeah, and I mean, with it still being in the summer, like it's a thing everyone does. And to be honest, I went to 6 Manor games and they're cheap. I mean, that's the reason I was able to go to so many. The average I spent on a ticket was about like $14. And it was very nice to go to those cheap games and watch the Mariners, and they're very interested this year. Like, they're fun to watch. So
yeah, I didn't get to go to. I'm again not a baseball person, but I watched the CFL because it's football to watch during the summer.
CFL.
It's actually very fascinating, honestly.
Is it?
They take a running start. I think it's pretty interesting. But no, happy birthday to baseball. That's go you guys. Go you. I think that's all we got for today, honestly. Yeah. Actually, wait a second. We have birthdays to celebrate. Happy birthday to Calvin Johnson. For I think it's 35. Happy birthday, Calvin Johnson. Detroit couldn't celebrate you correctly. We'll celebrate you correctly. Happy birthday. If I had the money, I would pay you. But I don't because I'm a college student. Yeah, happy birthday. Also, happy birthday to KD, the ultimate ring chaser, chasing rings harder than Nick on The Bachelor. He's happy birthday to the man. Hopefully you get that. Hopefully this year is better than last year. Hopefully you get that ring. You can mush it in your cake. Happy birthday, man. Also, last birthday. Happy birthday to Zachary Levi, one of my favorite actors growing up. He was on this hilarious show called Chuck. But he's actually going to be starring as Kurt Warner in the upcoming film American Underdog, the Kurt Warner story. So, which I'm super excited. I
haven't even seen anything for that yet.
You haven't seen the movie? Dude, I
need to see the trailer.
I will send you, I will fax you, I will email you, I will send you the link to all the trailers because I think it's going to be a great movie. I think it's a movie.
Sounds good to me.
I think we should all see it as a team. I think bonding. But yeah, happy birthday, all you guys. Stay sharp. I'm freezing up. Hey, that's what we got for today. Do you have anything else to say?
Nah, have a good week, Coug.
All right, have a good weekend. Have a good weekend. Have a good Wednesday. Have a good week. Happy birthday to the man here. Turning 36.
36 never looks so good.
36 never. Look at. All right. Anyways, have a good day, guys. I'm your host, Alex Huddleston.
And I'm Gunnar Miller.
And make sure to tune in next time for Coug on the Clock.